Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hopefully everyone is having a great morning. So on my side of things, hopefully the sound's okay. You can hear me okay, and I haven't, checking, making sure I haven't muted myself, because that's one of my favorite tricks to do, is to stream without my mic on and record it and then upload it to YouTube and then have people go, hey, there's no sound on that. And then I go, oh, boo-hoo, and cry. Not really. Volume's good, thanks. Thanks, Erebus. Great to see you as a new supporter of the channel as far as a subscriber. You get your first banner, so you're in the first 10. Thank you very much. So, Erebus, Marshall, as he's known in there, is a long-time friend of mine, mate, who we have gained for many years. There you go. Anyway, speaking of subscribing, etc., I have, we're at 7 of 10. So when you become an affiliate on Twitch, you get you can have people subscribe to your channel, and the first 10 people that subscribe get a first little pin badge, I guess. And that's theirs, stays with them whenever they're on my channel, when they comment on my channel in chat or otherwise. That will always be there, so that's pretty epic. I think it then when you become a partner, when I become a partner, another 15, so there'll be like 25 people in total, so there you go. If you're interested in subscribing, it's pretty straightforward. If you have a Amazon Prime membership, you can do it for free. It doesn't cost you anything, or what is it they say in the US? It doesn't cost you a dime if you use your Prime. So if you don't have Prime, you can subscribe. Just click on the subscription button and follow the prompts that are there. It'll cost you a couple of dollary dues every month that you want to subscribe, but that has significant financial impacts on the channel. And so Marshall's picked up on the glorious Washington hat that I have. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get any of the new merch. Since they took away the Redskins logo. So, but that'll be something that'll happen, I'm sure. Is I'll update my collection with some more stuff, which is good. What I was saying though about the subs is if you are able to sub, it's great. It's really helpful for me. It does actually really assist me to put more time and effort and money into the channel, basically. So feel free. Just shutting down my other window because it's currently gonna slow down my system. If you aren't familiar, my streaming schedule is Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. I stream at 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is Greenwich Mean Time plus 10 hours. So just so you know, if you are able to come in, I stream between 10 and 1 my time. If you're unable to attend a stream, that's all good in the hood. I get it. Sometimes people have lives. I do have a YouTube channel where I record this stream is being recorded, and I upload it up to there, so you can go and check that out. It's a great place for you to comment on, if there's other particular types of content that you want, or you're curious about anything, learning about magic. Happy to answer your questions to the best of my ability. And obviously within the community, there's a lot of different experienced people when it comes to magic as well. So yeah, the idea is that the community grows, everyone gains, and that's the main thing. I also have a YouTube. I'm talking about YouTube. Also have a Facebook page, the BigCraigO. That's designed for me to be able to pop information up there and to have a dialogue with people. If you're interested in checking out either my YouTube channel, my Twitch channel, or Facebook, they're all under the BigCraigO. No pressure. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But just letting people know. On that note, Spectrum Games, friend of the channel, predominantly a magic store. They do singles and card accessories. They do have other stuff, and if you're after anything outside of that, contact them. They might be able to get it for you. And as part of their support for the channel and the friends of the channel is up until the end of this month, they're offering a 5% off code, which is Spectrum Greetings, that you can use at checkout. So you get 5% off. Just go and check them out. They're a New South Wales or Sydney-based online and purveyor of nerdy goods. So check it out. Worst case scenario, there's nothing there for you. Best case scenario, you get to save 5% off and say thank you to a great small business. And they are good people. They really are good people. So check it out. Other notes, what have I got to say? Basically, at this point in time, what I've been doing, this point in the season, it's really just about us playing through and getting some wins to get us up to that Mythic level. I'm really excited about Kaldheim, which is the new magic set that's coming out. It's very Norse themed, so lots of Viking type stuff going on, which is pretty epic. I haven't done a lot on the spoilers side of things. I haven't really read into it too much because I've sort of been busy with having my family in town, so that's kept me slightly busy. But I would suggest in the coming weeks we'll ramp up to the actual launch of the new set on Arena, and then obviously in the physical card form. But predominantly I just want to focus in on getting that mythic level for arena. As we do every day, looking at what the daily challenge is. So the daily challenge down here, if you're not familiar with it, basically we've got to cast 20 black or red spells, which is pretty straightforward. And for that, we get 500 gold and 500 XP, which is pretty cool. Now, we've already completed the XP tree for this release, which is fine. But every time we fill this wheel again, get another 1000 XP, we're unlocking more cards, which is pretty cool. So building our collection. So this shouldn't be hard for us to knock over today without a problem. The other thing is we've got the winner's wheel. So every day we can earn gold and XP up to 15 wins. So the first 15 wins you get during a day count toward that. So not too shabby. Check out the store and see what's going on there and see if there's anything worth us picking up. So there's a bunch of different cosmetics. So they're basically just alternative art cards. Nothing that particularly good that's going to help us to be better playing wise. Just sort of a bit of bling. And then on the other one, so we've got these challenges, and then the other thing is that we've got our Friday Night Magic at Home Artisan to play through as well. So if we get a chance, we might knock that over. Looking into where we sit currently, we're at Platinum Tier 2. So just for clarity, if you're not familiar, it's 16 days until the end of the season. So we've got these two, then it goes to Platinum Tier 1. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll be Diamond. And so we've got Diamond Tier 4, 3, 2, 1, and then Mythic. So in essence, we've got probably, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, 24, 26, 28, about 30-ish, rough and tough. 30 wins to get us into a position where we're at Mythic. So hopefully today we can knock our way into Diamond. That's what the goal would be. So if we can get make our way into the Diamond class, that puts us in a very good stead for 2 weeks out from the end of the season. All right, I guess we should probably just get on to playing some games then, which is pretty cool. Now with the red and black challenge, the red and black daily challenge, I think we'll just play some standard to kick off with. No, not historic. That would be very bad for us. Here we go. There we go. So Black Aura deck is basically lots of black spells, which fulfills that, and it's quite a good deck. And I've enjoyed playing it for quite some time. We'll see how we go. We might get paired up with a bunch of mill rogue decks, which seems to be the norm at the moment. Say hello to our opponent. Give him a little dance. Okay, so we're up against the red quick deck. That's okay. I'm alright with that. Get rid of this. Pass turn back to our opponent. Okay. Play this fella. Play this fella. So basically playing a couple of creatures out. Normally our opponent will try and blast one of them, so this is not bad. And now we get to pick to get rid of the enchantment in our graveyard to make a 2/2 zombie token as well. So this particular card here, this Harpy, has that ability where you can get rid of auras in your graveyard or enchantments, and it has that impact, which is cool. So at the moment we're looking at putting 5 damage on our opponent. So they've tried to basically stop us from being able to push that damage through, but we had some removal to get rid of their blocking creature. Yep, robber. Okay. Seems legit. Kill this creature here. One of the benefits of this particular style of deck is anytime a creature with an aura on it dies, this card lets me... So there's a lot of synergies. So it lets me draw a card. And, you know, that's kind of cool from my perspective. This creature here is unable to block, so we might as well get in. I'm going to decline it at this point in time, because I'm declining taking that aura out of the graveyard and making another 2/2, only because I've got a card here that allows me to cast things from my graveyard. So I'd like to keep that. Okay. I'm gonna remove this Annex, hardened in the forge. This is just sort of engine that's kicking over and allowing us to basically do what we want rather than have our opponent set the pace. I'm going to make another 2/2, just a single 2/2, which gives us a little bit of redundancy if they remove something from our battlefield. Okay, so our opponent's decided that that's enough. And that's our first victory for today. Nice. Alright, so we cast 7 of the black spells we needed to toward our 20 that we're striving for. We roll into our second game, seeing what our opponent Cannelloni. I don't know if that's how you say it. Cannelloni? I don't know. Alright. Do this. Give him a bit of love. Alright, cool. Bit of a fan of that. Okay, so I'm gonna cast +2/+1, a -1 on one of my creatures, and then I'm gonna play a second creature of the turn and attack with my 3/1 lifelink creature. So lifelink means that any time it does damage, whatever its power is, I gain in life back, which is pretty good. Play this bad boy, and I'm going to attack in with my 2 creatures, knocking my opponent down to 13 and my life total up to 26. It's healthy. At this point, play another one. Thinking they're going to flash a creature in at some point, but it doesn't seem to be happening at this point. We're up to 32 life. They're down to 6, and we've cast 2, 4, 5 spells so far. Okay, so they've played a 3/4. I'm going to cast this creature, or cast this on there, and then I'm going to blast this creature. Okay, our opponents decided that that's enough. I basically played that sequence so that I could maximize our challenges. Platinum Tier 1. There we go. Now, the other thing to remember, it's not just wins. If you get losses, it drops you back as well. So, let's be mindful of that. So 100 gold and 25 XP. And we did another 7 spells there, so that was pretty good. Oh, excuse me. Crack the old neck. Alright. I bet you this guy gets a lot of emails from people. This hand's a bit slower than what I'd normally like, but I'll keep it only because it has all of the ingredients required. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. Excuse me. Another one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Play this. Get rid of this enchantment so that I've got a 2/2 blocker in play. Kill the harpy. I'm gonna block. Actually, am I gonna block? No, I'm not gonna block. I'll let them do their pumpy if they want. Okay, play another card. And now we set up a bit of a clock for them. And by a clock, I mean it's basically saying we're gonna attack. So they're on a 4-turn clock, so they need to come up with a solution to my creature, which they probably have. But the idea behind it would be that I've got a couple of options when it comes to dealing with their current board threats, and it's up to them to come up with a solution. So, yep. So they play a 3/1 creature, which I can take care of quite easily. I'm going to play a land card, and I'm going to get rid of this. And then attack for 5. Play this 3/2 Loris creature. So Loris allows me to cast things from my graveyard that have a casting cost of 1 or 2. So at the moment, I could recast either of these spells. I'm not going to block, just because if they've got a pump spell, it'll kill Loris, and I don't want that. I want them to use one of their cards in hand to kill Loris if they've got it. We've got 2 removal spells, or two auras in hand. Yep. So that's how they kill Loris. That's fine. I'd prefer that they use that there than cast another threat. I go like this. Attack for 5. So what I was trying to say before was I've got a -3/-3 and a +2/-1 that I can use if they put something that's going to block our creature. So it's just a matter of trying to maximize the opportunity that's there. Okay, so our opponent decided that was the end of that. And I don't know how many spells we cast there. Ooh. So we cast 5 spells there. We needed 1 more. So that's okay. We'll get that this turn without a doubt. Assuming that we have any creatures or mana or anything. White Charlie is our opponent. Okay, so we got a 1-drop. So something that costs 1 mana to cast. A 2 cast, 3 cast, and another 3 cast. So not bad. Say hello. Give him a little love. Okay, even better. So now we have a life linking creature as well. Okay. Alright, so it's a kind of deck that by the look of it is going to gain life. It's a food variant, probably color combination of red and green is called Gruel in Magic. So it's a Gruel food based deck by the look of it. What do we got there? Ow. Okay, so so I'm going to remove this creature to slow down their acceleration, hopefully. I'm going to make my creature a bit bigger, and I'm going to attack him. So, by the look of it, this kind of deck, with those 3 colours, so green, blue, and red, is called Tamir. And Tamir is all about building up to basically get a card in play called Genesis Ultimatum, which is a very good card. It's scary as, from my perspective. I'm going to get rid of this creature. Hopefully draw another land. I do not, but that's okay. We'll attack in for 4. Okay, so they've got a wolf in play, which means they're going to kill this creature. It is what it is. I can't do much about it. Okay, so play a land. I'm going to kill their wolf just because it'll get large and larger and larger. I would have liked to have put down another threat then, but I can't take care of one threat and also cast a creature at this point. Okay, at this point I can. I'm going to cast this, and I'm going to take care of this wolf. Okay. Play another. Oops. Play another land. Make this into a 6/3. And then make this into an 8/2. And attack for lethal. Alright, so that was fairly lucky on my side that they didn't draw an answer to a fairly weak front that I put forward. We've got a card there. We've got a Sprite Dragon. So it's 1 red mana, 1 blue mana for a 1/1 that has flying and haste, which is pretty good. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Sprite Dragon. So the way that I sort of evaluate cards is if it's, say, 2 mana of the same color. So say it's 1 color mana and 1 colorless. So say a blue and a colorless. That would make this a 2/2 creature, like a vanilla creature. So say, as an example, a creature is like a bear. Yeah. So it's 1 green, one colorless for a 2/2. Doesn't have any abilities, and it's just straightforward vanilla. Yeah. So that would be a common card. If you have an extra ability, so flying is an ability, haste is an ability, so that makes it harder. So for example, if it was 1 green, 1 other, and it had flying, yeah, it would be an uncommon card rather than a common card. If it has flying and haste, and it's 1 green and 1 other, it would be a rare card. Yeah. So then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay, cool. If it was 1 green, 1 other, and it had flying, haste, and another ability, which is whenever you cast a spell, it gets +1/+1, it would be maybe a mythic, maybe a 1.5. It wouldn't quite be mythic. So this card here has the downside of it being 2 colors. So it drops it from being a rare down to being so a 1.5, sorry, down to being just a rare because it's got 2 mana colors. And then the other thing is, to it, instead of being a 2/2, it's a 1/1. So it drops down to uncommon, which is what it is. So this is a really good card from a balance point of view, in my perspective. All right, so we finished that daily challenge. Now it's just about the winner's wheel and obviously our ranking continuing to go up. So we'll just keep playing a few more games of this, I guess, until we need a bit of a change up, and we might jump into that Friday Night Magic FNM at home challenge that's up there. Oh. Okay, so we got 1 drop, a 2 drop, we got some removal and a bunch of lands. Probably 1 more land than I'd like, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Yep. So I know this deck fairly well, so I'm going to remove this creature because I don't like its face. Okay, so a hasting creature. Do this, and then I'm gonna play this and get rid of this. So if they attack with their robber, we can block with the 2/2. If they don't attack with the robber, I'll play a land next turn. Oh. Okay, so they're building up quite a bit of a force to be reckoned with. Okay. Another land gone for me. Gonna block there. Okay, so play this, play this, play this, kill this. Attack for 2 in the air. Like I just don't care. And I'm going to axe that. So I would expect them to play some burn now and kill this harpy. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, let's play another one of these. Move to the attack step. See what happens. I'm gonna axe this. I'm gonna decline it at this point. I don't want to go too wide. What I need to do is, yeah, that'll do. That'll keep us going. Move to the attack step. Attack with everything. Drop them down to 4. Just do another point of damage. Play another land, which is good. Decline that. So at this point in time, if they've got an answer, they need to wipe the field. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so we get there. Alright, so what creature card do we get? So, 2 green and 2 other for a Burl Fist Oak. It's a 2/3 tree folk creature. Whenever you draw a card, Burl Fist Oak gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Same theory as before. It's basically got an extra point of toughness, which puts it up 1 rank. Its mana cost is higher because of the land, draw engine component to it. Because it's not it triggers multiple. It can trigger multiple times in a turn. So by that I mean you can draw more than 1 card per turn. And green-blue is a very common type of deck that would draw extra cards. So it fits in fairly well with that archetype. It's pretty cool. Alright. Here we go. See if we can spin that winner's wheel a bit more. And on that note, I am out of my morning coffee. It's done already. It's not even 11 AM. What's the go? We'll really need to draw some land, but I've got a couple of spells to cast as we lead into that, so yeah, I'll keep this one against my better judgment. Before I forget too, I got this box of Commander Legends that I need to open on stream, and that was sent to me by Spectrum Games as a thank you for giving them shout outs. I'm not sure how I should open it. I just don't want to sit here and just go and open it. I want to do something fun. So I was thinking about linking it to something that happens in stream. So whenever that thing happens or whatever, we open a booster. I don't know what everyone else thinks, but if you have an idea, put it in the chat, or if you're watching this on YouTube, type it in below in comments what you think should be done with the Legions box. Had a few people message me and sort of say things like, anytime I win a game, I should open one. Anytime I lose a game, I should open one. We drew the land, by the way. They're good options. I just want to basically buy, next Monday, I want to make a decision because I'm going to do it next week, I think. So, now I played out the Harpy because I want to basically leave myself. Yeah, see, I'm thinking that they were going to use some removal on it. I'd rather that than them be able to kill this, which is what I wanted to get into play. So this creature is a Haunted Nightmare. It's cost 2 black and 1 other for a 4/5, which is bonkers. It's a creature nightmare, and it's got Menace, which means it has to be blocked by 2 creatures. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent puts a Death Touch counter on a creature they control. If you're not familiar with what Death Touch is, it's exactly as it says on the tin. A creature with Death Touch could be a 1/1, and it could take out a 100 creature. It just needs to do 1 point of damage, and it kills whatever it touches. Yeah. Generally, not good for most decks. Okay, so they're going to grab our Haunted Nightmare, which is a disappointment, but it is what it is. I'm going to get rid of their Skyclave. And I'm going to play my other Serrated Scorpion and only attack in for 1, which is a bit disappointing because I really want to do more damage than 1 per turn. Otherwise, we're in trouble. So next turn, my opponent potentially could Wrath the field, which means they can destroy all my creatures. They can gain 4 life. So they're on a Yoran Sky Nomad deck. So that's that card there. And basically when it comes into play, it gets to blink or flicker everything. So it gets to make all, I think it's all permanents. When Yoran enters the battlefield, exile any number of non-land permanents you own and control. Return those cards to the battlefield at the beginning of your next end step. So basically you can make all these items leave the battlefield, come back in, and when they come back in, they re-trigger. So things like, for example, Skyclave Apparition. It leaves the battlefield and comes back in and grabs something else, which is not cool for me. Alright, another land. Not unhappy with that. I'll swing in for 5 and see what happens. Okay. Last turn. Okay, so they've just gained 4 life, which is pretty good for them. I'm keeping, I could have played one of these Murderous Riders, but I wanted to keep them back because I want to use their their adventure, which is to destroy a creature. Yeah, look, go for gold. Take the 3/3 token if you need to. Knock yourself out. Okay, play this. Go to the attack step. We're only doing 2 damage a turn now, which is a bit bad. I'm gonna just stick with it for now, only because my opponent's gearing up to basically bounce all of their items and grab a bunch of stuff. So if I cast anything, it's going to get chucked underneath this glass casket. play this onto one of them to make it a 3/1. So now we're doing 4 damage with it. Drops them down to 10 end turn. Okay. They cast a Fabled Passage, which allows them to go and seek out a land. If it's the 4th, if they've got 4 or more lands, it comes into play untapped, which they do. Okay, so they do an extinction event. I'm going to destroy this creature. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to cast this. And then I'm going to say next. In turn. Okay, so I've got a 2/3 lifelinker that has Summoning Sickness, which means next turn, hopefully, I'll be able to equip it with this +2 -1 and make it a 4/2. Nope, not going to happen. Alright, so they exile my creature, draw another land. I'm going to play this. And I'm going to play a Scorpion. And then I'm going to say next in turn. So this is a controlled type deck, and I struggle with it. It either I get enough damage through quickly, or I just flounder and do nothing, which is a little disappointing. Okay. Yep. Okay, so they're going to bring back a creature next turn with a +1/+1 counter due to this saga. So return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So they've got Skyclaves, they've only got 2 of those in, so they're going to cast one of those out and grab, I would say, the 3/3. So there's no point me equipping anything else. Just leave it, let them do their thing. And then next turn, oh, okay. So they're going to grab my Serrated Scorpion, the cheeky minxes. Sure. So they basically, at that point, were trying to stop me from doing 2 damage to them with the... Sure. Resolve. So they gained 2 life there because of the enchantment they just played. But we have a hasting flyer, which kills them off the top. That was luck. Complete luck on my side. Okay. Whew. sip of water. And this looks like an interesting hand. I'm going to play the Eidolon straight out, and then one of the Harpies the next turn. See if we can draw a removal spell maybe. Okay, one Eidolon. Hopefully they don't kill the Eidolon straight off the bat, but if they do, they do. Okay, well, wellity well. So if they kill the Eidolon, I'll make a 2/2. If they kill the Harpy, I'll play the Harpy next turn. The other Harpy, and then exile the first Harpy, if that makes sense. Rasputin. There you go. Oh, I'm going to kill both. That's a choice, I guess. I'll play this. I'll play this. Play this. Get rid of the extra Harpy to make it 2/2. Now we have 5 potential damage to deliver next turn. Are they going to play the giant? No, I'm going to kill the other Harpy. Well, it's not very nice. Play this. Attack for 3. And leave the Murderous Rider adventure up the instant so that we can potentially kill if they play something. Yep. Sure. I'm going to take 4 damage. And then I'm going to attack for 4. And then I'm going to play this guy. So more than likely they'll play the Croxer now, which will make me discard this card. Yeah. Kill one of the scorpions, does 2 damage. Play my land. Draw a card. Whoops. Play this. No attacks. So they attack in, I block with basically everything. Nice. They didn't attacked because they didn't want to lose their Croxer, but as it was, I've taken care of their duty. Gonna attack with everything, just gotta push the damage as much as possible. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they can bring Croxer back out. Yep. I lose 3 life. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. So basically, escape means that you can play things from your graveyard, but there's an extra cost associated with doing it. No attacks. So at this point in time, they've got me on the back foot. I need to draw a removal spell for this pretty quick. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's not what I wanted to do. Drawing another land is not where it's at. Drew a land. Whew. This is going to be a close game. Okay, so they can play a Croxer off the top. Oh, okay. That'll do it. So you can play a Croxer. Croxer, however you want to pronounce it. Yep. So no attacks. So at this point in time, if they need to draw a creature. Oh, jeez, that's bad. I was going to say or a removal spell. block with this. Okay, I'm going to cast this onto this. Get rid of the other one and the creature that I can't cast. Now, hopefully they do not draw a removal spell to kill this, because that will suck. They played a land, comes into play tapped. 4. Okay. Oh. Lucky. We get there. Whew. That was tight. Okay, so we're nearly at diamond level. Nearly. Okay, so here's something we haven't seen today. So gem reward. If the card you were going to get given, you already have, you get given 20 gems instead. So when I say you already have, in your collection. Let's go and have a look here. Let's click on this. So all of these cards here are in my collection. So that's pretty cool. All right. Let's go and see if we can get into Diamond. Then it's a matter of making headway into the Diamond class. Not bad for an hour of streaming today. Waldo DC. Okay. I'm going to mulligan this hand so that we can get some lower casting cost. Say hello to my opponent and play a Scorpion. Good game. They want to have a good game. Right. Cool. Yep. Rogues deck. No attacks. I don't have any enchantments to get rid of. Let's see if they flash in a Thought Thief. Oh my god, what are the chances? Okay, play this. I'm gonna play this onto this. And then I'm going to attack. For 4. And they take 4. I don't have any enchantments still. Guessing that they're going to flash in yeah, Zareth. They'll then grab a Loris from my graveyard and cast it as their own. No. Ah, cheeky. No attacks for this turn. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to do is just try and empty their hand as quickly as possible. I'm not going to attack with this because they're going to flash this in at end of turn, the Thought Thief. And then if they've got another one of the Zareths in play in their hand, they can get another one, which is not ideal, but there's not a lot I can do about it at this stage. All I can do is try and play against what I've got in my hand. So next turn, see what I draw, but my backup plan at this stage is to put a +3/+1 onto this. Okay. No, they didn't have another Old Mate in hand, so that's okay. Make this larger and in charger, in theory. Okay, so they're going to draw a bunch of cards. Hopefully not too much removal. Unfortunately, it was removal, so it is what it is. End turn. So, as I said at the start of the stream, not too many rogue decks would be good, not too many mill decks. But it is what it is. This deck isn't too bad against dealing with the rogue decks generally, but you've got to have certain cards in hand. So at this point in time, I need some removal. What are we down to? 30. Okay, play this. Play this. This into this. See if this draws more removal. No, not at this stage. Let's cycle a card. Play another Thieves Guild. Yep. Okay. Cool. Okay, so if I get to untap with my creature alive, I'll be looking at putting a Demonic Embrace onto it so that it becomes a 7/3. Unfortunately, it's gonna get killed. So it is what it is. So I take 6. Down to 8. Yep. We're getting milled. Definitely going to try and kill this. Okay. It's past turn. It's a tight game, this one, boys and girls. Okay, so they're now at 6. Yeah. Alright. Okay, let's see what we can draw. Alright, so we can't cast that to kill something. We can cast it like that. And they swing over with their Brazen Borrower just by itself. We lose the game. Good game. There we go, our first defeat of the day. Come on. Okay, I can hear my kids carrying on, so I'll be right back. I'm back. The crisis that is younger and older sister. Okay, so let's get back into trying to win our way into diamond level. So all of that malarkey, I don't know if you could hear it on stream, I'm guessing you can, was because the younger daughter thought that the older daughter wasn't playing by the rules of a game that they invented. High impact stuff, I tells yous. Scorpion. And a little bit of love for our opponent. Okay. One of these. One of these on that. And then an attack for 1. Okay, gets our opponent down to 15 and we're up to 23. We're here. Play here. Attack with everything. So I'm discarding a swamp because I've got a buttload of them. And I draw another swamp. That's convenient. Okay. So I'm guessing they're going to kill the Rankle. That's fine. Got that. Opponent's down to 1. Yep. It's very bad. Oh, man. That's it. They got us. So I'm becoming a firm believer that Ugin needs to be banned in Standard because he's just there's no once he's out on the battlefield, you're so far behind. It's ridiculous. Oh well. Play this. Play the Harpy. Next turn, give the Harpy +3/+1 and swing in for 5. Is the theory. Seems reasonable. So I got a 3/1, which they kill. Guess we'll play another one. Draw a card. The Radish. Cool name. Seems reasonable. Do 3 damage. Theoretically. No, not 3 damage. Alright, let's try it again. Hopefully I can untap with some creatures. Let's see. This spell costs 1 mana for each spell answer, yeah. No maximum hand size at the beginning of your upkeep. Put a knowledge counter on mirror. Then draw a card for each knowledge counter. Yeah, okay, cool. It's pretty epic. What have I got in the way of? Not much. Okay. Go to 19. This. Okay, so basically we have just played through 3 decks that have destroyed us. So I think that we should go and play something else for a little bit because it's frustrating me. So we'll play through the FNM at home games. Okay, so let's go home and find out what this requires of us. Yeah, Artisan, where your 60 card standard deck are limited to commons, uncommons, and basic lands. Okay, cool. So give me 1 sec. Let me find a. In my bag of tricks. And by that I mean Google. Standard Artisan. I think we'll keep with the theme of what we've been trying to do. Artisan dot deck. All good. All right, let's have a look at this deck and see what's in it, because I don't even know. Okay. All right, so basically what we have is a 1-drop removal spell that can be 2 black and 2 other. For destroy target creature or planeswalker with converted mana cost 2 or less. If the spell was kicked, instead destroy target creature or planeswalker full stop. It runs 2 of those. 4 Foulmire Knights, which are also 1 black mana for a 1/1. They come into play with Death Touch on them. You can also play them as an instant adventure before you cast the creature part of it. To draw a card and lose a life, so it's a bit of card synergy there and engine. 1 black, 1 other for a 1/2 human pirate creature called a Kite Sail Freebooter. Has flying. When it comes in, enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. Exile that card until Kite Sail Freebooter leaves the battlefield. Order of Midnight, 1 black, 1 other for a human knight creature with flying. It's a 2/2. It cannot block. It also has a sorcery speed adventure on it for 1 black, 1 other called Alter Fate. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. 4 removal spells for 2 black, which target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. 2 Timurat, Chosen of Death for 2 black for a 2 and X being the devotion to black. Pay 1 black, 1 other, exile up to 2 target creatures from graveyards. You gain 1 life for each creature card exiled this way. So devotion is how many black mana symbols you have on the battlefield at any given time. It runs a single Elspeth's Nightmare, which is 1 black, 2 other, which is a saga, has 3 modes. First mode is to destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. Second mode is to target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. And then 3 is to exile target opponent's graveyard. Runs 3 Pelurka Perdations, which is basically target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a card from it with a converted mana cost 3 or greater. That player discards that card, or it can come into play as a tapped black mana. Runs a full 4 Grim Dancers, which are 2 black, 1 other for a 3/3. When it comes into play, you can choose 2 different counters from among Menace, which means it has to be blocked by 2 creatures, as you can see there. Death Touch, which any amount of damage a source with Death Touch deals to a creature is enough to destroy it. And Lifelink, which is damage dealt by the creature, planeswalk to a creature or planeswalker. spell with lifelink also causes its controller to gain that much life. So basically it gains 3 life if it's got that. It runs a full 4 Underworld Dreams for 3 black. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Underworld Dreams deals 1 damage to that player. 4 Resolute Riders, which are 4 white or black, or a combination of the two. Obviously in this deck it'll be 4 black. For a 4/2 Human Knight creature, you can pay 2 black or 2 white. 2 black in this deck. Resolute Rider gains lifelink until end of turn. You can pay 3 black or 3 white, black in this case. Resolute Rider gains Indestructible, which means it cannot be killed via damage. Yeah, Indestructible, as it says there. Effects that say destroy don't destroy a permanent with Indestructible, and if it is a creature, it can't be destroyed by damage. It runs a full 4 Grey Merchant of Asphodel. Grey Merchant, yeah. 2 black, 3 other for a 2/4. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is the devotion of black, and we gain life equal to the life lost this way. So, yeah, all in all, a fairly good Decorama. We need to change the land to the land that I like, obviously. Anyone who watches the channel regularly will appreciate that I like certain lands. And this is the land I like. 20 of them. There we go. And get rid of the sweet Bob Ross land. They are cool, it's just not what I prefer to do. Done. Let's go and enroll in this event and knock out a couple of wins. Here we go. Let's do it. So we need to get 2 wins to unlock the FNM rewards. Ashen Decay. Hardcore. Sure. 2 lands. Draw into. We'll get 3 land actually. Keep. Say hello. Play this. Play this. Menace and lifelink. Submit. Attack for 2. Down to 15 they are. Sure. Okay, that's surprising. Currently, yep, okay. It is what it is. So what have they got? 4 mana. The ability to gain 3 life, so we'll put them at 8. Minus the one from this is 7. Yeah. Okay. They can gain, what is their devotion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be 5, so they'd gain a bit and I'd lose a bit. Okay, interesting. Resolve. Alright, so that's one victory. Got 20 gems, 50 gold, 25 XP. So now we see if we can back it up with another win. Say hello to our opponent. Wraith 3333. Let's find out what they're playing. Take that one for, it doesn't really matter because they can kill it as soon as they draw a red land, which they don't have yet. This is going to be a bad day for them. Every time they cycle, they lose life. Menace and lifelink again. So the basically cycling is the mechanic that allows you to pay a certain cost. You can discard that card and draw another one. Yeah, it doesn't work so well when you're taking a damage every time you do it, and your deck's based around doing lots of it. In my room. Okay. 20 more gems, 25 XP, and a Porcuparrot. 1 red, 3 other for a 3/4 bird beast that can mutate for 1. It looks like it's already mutated, but anyway, 1 red and 2 other, and so it can be cast on top or beneath another creature. This creature's, so tap the creature. This creature deals X damage to any target, where X is the number of times this creature has mutated. Okay, interesting. Well, that's that done. So let's go back and play some more games of Standard. A little bit of a couple of minutes of break. Oh my gosh. Three of the same enchantment. One for the good guys. Alright, so we dropped 3 games in a row. And then we've just got another win. So it's 10 wins for today in total. We have a 57% win rate with this deck. Oh. Okay, so at this point in time, I'm just trying to get them to run out of cards in hand as best as possible. It's always tough with this deck. Okay. Play this. Next. End turn. And get rid of that. Make it 2-2. Attacking for 7. Hopefully they don't have any removal. Draw. Yep, okay, awesome. We win if they don't have removal. Yes, got there. Oh, that was tough. I don't like having only one creature out because it's very easy for them just to pick it apart. What do we get? We got a Fateful End. 1 red, 2 other. Fateful End deals 3 damage to any target and you get to scry 1. So scry is the ability to look at, as it says, look at the top card of your library. You may put that card on the bottom of your library. So you basically get to have a look and go, do I want to draw that? Or whatever. Nah, put it on the bottom of your deck. Yeah, keep it, I guess. I don't know why the shuffler doesn't like me at the moment. Play this. Do 1 damage. Next turn, hopefully we can untap, put a demonic embrace onto this nightmare and start flying doing 7 damage. Sure. So they can attack him with both. We can block one. Okay.
Every mutation displays nature's ingenuity.
Sure.
I call, and Decoria answers.
What do we got in the way? Just one creature. Alright. I don't understand. I don't understand that choice. I'm grateful, but I don't understand that choice. Okay, so we've just got back to where we were. If we have a look here. Before the 3 losses. So at this point, I'm just going to duck to the restroom and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Thanks. All right, I'm back. Let's go. Let's do it. See if we can get another victory out. Get into that next level. The diamond. This is a little bit better. Probably will lose now because I've said that, but I like the look of this hand. Seems fair. Play this. Play this. Attack for one. Excuse me. See what my opponent has to cast. So basically at this point, okay. Scavenging ooze, huh? Alright, so let's do this. Okay. Guessing Rankle? No. Interesting. Did not expect that. GG. Yeah, diamond. We got there. Alright, see if we can chip into the diamond a bit better. Alright. 2 more wins using mono, the black deck wins. Two more wins and we get it. We get, we've finished the daily winner's wheel. Like I said, I don't think a shuffler likes us today. Okay, play land, go. Okay. Ow. See you, buddy. Elefante. Questing beast, okay. Sure.
You want to fight me? Precious. Every day is a new mutation.
Drops us down to 10. Okay. Sure.
I love making new friends.
Probably should have put that on the Murderous Rider, to be honest, but anyway. Let's do this. Nice. Next turn, eh? No attacks. Yep.
We will adapt to anything.
Wonder what they're going to do. Play land. Right. Okay, that was less wondering to do, really. Oh,
Savagery.
gosh. I think they have us well and truly. Oh! Ah! Ah! Not really. Alright. We've hit the point in the stream where I'm starting to want to play something different, so let's go and play some Soul Sisters. So this is a historic rather than standard, and I like my mono white decks, or I like white base decks, so this is a good mix up for me. It's okay. Yep. Sure. Come on. Yes. Yowza. Nicely done. Could have just killed me outright then, champ. Oh, you did. God damn it. It is what it is. Alright. We'll run it back. We'll give it 3 runs. If it doesn't do it, we'll change to a different deck. The Thunder Pig. Nice name, dude. The Thunder Pig. I'll keep this. Hello. So this one first. Okay. Finally, we get the first diamond pip. Okay. One more win and we finish the winner's wheel. We've got 45 minutes until the end of stream. Let's see what we can do. Sugarloaf Wolf. No attacks, because you have first strike. Look out. Trixie. No blocks. Okay. Not ideal. No blocks. Back to 20. So currently it's 6 damage I'll be taking. 8 damage, 6 damage I'll be taking. I need 1 mana. Come on. Give me a mana. Yes. Thank you. This is a very tight game. If they have some sort of removal or pump, we lose. They got us. That was pretty fun though. Only just got us, but yeah, they got us. That was cool. Okay. What's the second one? Second loss. Alright, so let's go to give this Gruul deck a haven't run it for a while. attack for 2. Okay, so our opponent's down to 18. We have some land to play next turn. Okay, play this. Play the attack step. Attack with both. See if they flash something in or some such. No. Well, see if this resolves. Okay. Yep. The flash deck. And I don't mean that in a it's shiny. Okay, play this, play this. See if it resolves. Attack in with everything. This causes Galia to trigger. So whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may discard a card at random. If you do, draw 2 cards. So I will be doing that because it is what it is. Take action. Alright. It's going to block Galia there. That's okay. I take 6. Attacking in for 1. Play land. I'm going to play Pelt Collector. See if it gets countered. Does not. Play a Zartar Goblin. See if that gets countered either. Does. Attack with the Bone Crusher, see if they'll block or just take it on the chin. Okay. Unfortunately for our goblin, our giant, he dies, but our Pelt Collector gets a +1/+1 counter put onto it, which isn't terrible. Yeah. Okay, so they start to equip up their flyers to draw more cards. This is the engine that this deck has. Yeah. Play another blocker. Let's see if we can get this to stick. Nope. Play this tapped. No attacks. Oh. So we've got 3 flying that we can't do a lot about, and a 7/6 who's on defense at the moment. We draw another card. Okay. No attacks. Play the land out just cause. They play another flyer, increasing the size of their cutthroat. Sure, 4 damage, dropping us to 10. They get to draw a card, assuming nothing changes. See if we can play old mate here. +1/+1 counter on him. Increase the elf size as well. No attacks. Okay, so next turn they alpha. So they attack with everything. So I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 damage they can do and we can't do anything about it. And 2 that we can block.
Access denied.
Good game. They whooped us. Okay, back down to on the bubble. We've got 25 minutes left. We need to get a couple of victories just to give us that little breathing space. Let's pick a different deck. That just didn't feel right. We'll just go full on attack mono red for historic. See where we end up. So basically the Gruul deck and the mono red deck are just like attack. So I guess we'll just see what happens. Riley 50. Okay. Sure. This is not the deck that I thought it was. Let me tell you. Sure. Ow.
Trying to find that gold. When I'm running up fast, can't calm down, don't know how to relax. Belly the beast, ripping the beat. Killer cam, killer OG. Gunning up cheese, gunning up cheese. Hey, what you want from me? You and your friends got a party at my place. Just bring all your friends, shawty. I can
Okay. So they may have removal in hands by the look of it. And they attack in for 2. Grab some more burn from us.
Trying to find that gold. Sipping on the bottle, got the next round. Mommy wanna get it, ain't no test ride. Feeling like you lifted with the best right here. Yeah, keep killing the shit. Yeah, getting cold feet, baby, no more. Slipping on my always ready to fight.
This is a waste of my time.
Experimental Frenzy. Okay. There's 3 damage for us. And they get some more burn. Bloody hell. Cool. Oh my god. Ah. Concede. That is not the historic deck that I thought it was. That was so bad I'm going to delete it. Let me... Okay, let's have a look at this deck. Not the deck I thought it was. No. Gonna Dex.
Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Trying to find that gold. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope. Got a brand new phone. Side on the corner, feeling brand new dope.
Historic decks. Look at this one. Curiouser and curiouser, I tells ya. So, from my point of view, there's like best of one, Goblins are really good, as we were talking about on stream. I don't know. So what happened to that deck that I just imported? Yes. 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 Import. Okay. Oh. Oh. Alright, so let's delete that deck. Okay. And change this to auras dot historic dot de dot deck. Cool. That's a bit better. Let's have a look at the deck. So basically it uses one body, you put a bunch of stuff onto it, and that's how you win the game. That's the theory. I need to change the lands over. So let's do this. There's the land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get rid of these ones. Some islands, 3 of those bad boys. Okay. Done. Home. Play. That one. Give it a try and see what happens. So basically the idea is you get one creature and you just put a bunch of stuff onto it. And you use card and sort of synergies of between different auras to make that creature more powerful, gain life, gain card, draw cards, etc, etc. So we'll just see what happens. Sure. Hello. Play that. Play a dog. Good old dog. Power Pup. Oh, they killed Power Pup. I guess I'll just have to play this. Yep. 2 damage, yep. Play this. Play this. Last turn. Pay 2 life. What have we got in here? Power Pup, yeah. Okay. They basically blew out their hand and then we gained that life back. That's the issue there. Iridescent Horn Beetle. 1 green, 4 other for a 3/4. Insect creature. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each +1/+1 counter you put on creatures you control this turn. As you do. And I love the art. That is fantastic art. Alright, let's run it back since we just finished the winner's wheel. Congratulations, team. Let's see if we can continue the run by getting a couple more victories under our belt. Mulligan. We have a creature now. That's good. Pitch that one for now. Play land, go. Say hello to our opponent. One of those. Do this. Play this and just see what happens, I guess. They kill it, they kill it. No. Play this. Play this. Take action. Easy as that. Jesus. I think I see why this deck is fairly popular. Don't forget, guys, if you are in the market for some magic goods, check out Spectrum Games, friends of the stream. Good value team there, always looking for ways to assist, and just because they're good people, they offered us a code. So for the remainder of January, if you at checkout type in to the code box Spectrum Greetings, you will get access to 5% off, which I think is pretty damn cool. Just because they wanted to support a small streamer, which I think is damn nice of them. This is the mirror match. So play this, play this. Yeah. 3/5 flyer. Six, 8. Jeez. Oh my golly gosh. Block here, block here, block before damage, sacrifice this, make this indestructible, take one. Dope. They got us. Proper got us. 24-26. Oh my god. That was pretty epic. Alright, so we got one last game until the end of today's stream. Don't forget I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 AM to 1 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, Greenwich Mean Time plus 10. If you are available, come check us out. If you can't make it, feel free to subscribe and like on YouTube. The videos are up there. I also have a Facebook page. These are all under the BigCraigO. So there's Twitch, there's YouTube, and there's Facebook. Come and follow me on those. If you're keen, feel free to throw us a subscribe on Twitch. If you've got Amazon Prime, you can actually do it for free. It doesn't cost you anything, and every month that makes up a significant chunk of coin that helps me keep the stream rolling on. So anyway, other than that, I appreciate everyone tuning in today. Those of you in chat, I really appreciate it. It's great to have people sort of chiming in and having a bit of a yarn. As always, if you've got any suggestions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Happy to take on feedback. Actually, I welcome it because it helps me to do a better job. So, at delivering the content you guys want to see. You can do that in the comments on the video, individual videos. You can do it on Facebook, and obviously in chat. Feel free to let me know what you think. Go for gold. Okay, play this. Play this, and then gain some life. Hell yeah, draw a card. Hell yeah, yeah. Okay, we got there. My opponent decided they didn't have the right spells. Okay, a little quicker that last one than expected, so we'll give it one more and then we'll jump out. Kate, say hello. Pass love. Elves. Yep. I'm in big trouble. Uh-oh. Sure. Okay, so we've got a 6-5, a 2-2, a 2-2, a 3-2, a 2-2, a 3-3, a 2-2, a 2-2, and pay 6, and they all become 5-5s. Seems strong. Block here. Block here. Resolve. Did not think we were going to win that. Not a chance in Hades. Wow. Well, at that point, I think I am going to call today's stream over, because I think we should finish on that high note of me going, what's going on? Okay, so like I said, I'll be back on Monday. If you have any questions or otherwise, feel free to chuck me either a comment on a YouTube video or go to the Facebook page. Let me know. I really do appreciate all the support I'm getting. It's actually really amazing to think that this community is growing, and it's growing quicker and quicker because of all the effort you guys are putting in. Just as a final note, I wanted to give a shout out to Marshall 976 for subscribing. He did it when I wasn't online, so I didn't see it until this morning. So thanks very much, Marshall. You are the 7th sub the channel has on Twitch, and I really appreciate that support. So, all right, guys, have a great one. As always, I'll see you on the flip side.